Breaking news this afternoon from the world of soccer, where we have received word that Pele, one of the most iconic players to ever grace the pitch, has died at the age of 82 after a battle with colon cancer. Pele was a part of 3 World Cup winning teams for Brazil, became one of soccer's greatest global ambassadors. You see all of the accolades throughout his just incredible career. Certainly one of the most iconic athletes of the last 2 centuries in world sport. Was the youngest to score a hat-trick at just 17 years of age. Pele dead at the age of 82. Our Ian Joy with more on the life of the great Pele.
There have been legends in the game of football, but there was only one Pele. Born as Edson Arantes do Nascimento in 1940 in Brazil, Pele had a big dream, and even bigger dreams as a kid. He began his professional career at just 15 years old and made the national team at age 16. But it was his appearance in the 1958 World Cup at just 17 years old, the youngest player ever at the time to play in a World Cup, when he started to gain some fame worldwide. He would score 2 goals in the final to lead Brazil to its first ever World Cup victory. When the 1962 World Cup arrived, he was already recognized as the best player in the world at age 21. Brazil would go on to capture their 2nd World Cup. And in his final World Cup in 1970, Pele scored one of the most iconic goals of all time, en route to Brazil winning its 3rd World Cup. To this day, he is the only player to win 3 World Cups. Pele's style of play was a thing of beauty to watch. He was a dynamic goal scorer that could truly do it all. His combination of athleticism, technicality, and overall creativity would influence a generation of players that came after him. Legendary footballer Johan Cruyff once said about him, "Pele was the only footballer who surpassed the boundaries of logic." There were plenty of awards given to Pele in his post-playing days, some of which included Athlete of the Century by the International Olympic Committee, 100 Most Important People of the 20th Century by Time magazine, Player of the Century by FIFA, and he was named a member of the Ballon d'Or Dream Team. But he was much more than just a footballer. He was a UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador, wrote several autobiographies, appeared in many documentaries, and even composed the soundtrack for the film Pele. Football is recognized as the biggest sport worldwide, in large part to players like Pele, who many consider the game's first true superstar. Rest in peace to the great Pele. The impact he left on the world will never be forgotten.